If I see one more Titanic project, it won't be the only thing at the bottom of the Atlantic. The real world isn't full of perfect, clean, well documented data. It is dirty, it is messy, and I need to know that you know how to fix it. I'm Chris Gamble, and I've been in data for 25 years. I've spent a good chunk of that as a leader doing interviews for engineering positions, and I'm here to tell you the three things that I look for when I'm interviewing for a senior data engineer. I want to see and hear these three things. Number one, I want to hear about the impact, not the tools that you used. If you read out tools like a laundry list, I have already tuned you out and I'm responding to emails, not taking notes. Change the narrative. Tell me that you caught a PII leak that could have cost the company millions in fines, and share how you fixed a production issue the night before Black Friday while you were on call that ensured the correct discounts were applied because somebody accidentally marked something as 100% off instead of 10%. The pro move here, share how you held a postmortem afterwards to talk about how you're going to validate and ensure that it doesn't happen again next year. Those are the signals that tell me that you are ready to be on my team and that you understand the trauma of failure. The second thing that I need to hear from you is that you understand the lingo. If you tell me your ETL process when I ask you about data modeling, then I know that you spent your whole career in a silo all on your own. Now, process doesn't come from experience alone. You need feedback. Maybe you have been doing data for 10 years, but I know that you've worked alone. And for someone that probably understands data engineering about as much as my mother does, based on the answers that you give me to these questions. So don't try to fake it. Don't lie your way through this because I promise you, I can tell, and so can anybody on the other side of that table. So don't fake it. If you don't understand the question, ask. Ask for a definition of what the term is. I respect that you don't understand. And I respect that grind. I came from a place where I was self-taught as well. It doesn't mean that I didn't figure out that terminology. So maybe understand these key terms in addition before you even think about walking into the interview room. ETL and ELT, understand what the difference is and why there is a difference. SCD 1 through 6, especially the first three. If you don't understand what SCD is, go Google it right now. Understand the difference between fact and dimension tables. These things are table stakes before you even walk in the door into a data engineering interview. If you work alone, go out, find a mentor, find a coach that can guide you through the parts that you don't know. All right, third thing, fail this part and you might as well hang it up. Ace it and you are probably gonna get a job offer. If you tell me that you work well in teams, but you leave out how well you work with stakeholders in the business, or you call them stakeholders and not Jerry from accounting, then I know that you don't consider them important. They are the most important piece of your job, so talk with the people using the data. Understand how they interact with systems. Tell me a story about how you worked with another department. Use names. Share stories about how you cut 80 hours of prep time per month from marketing by pulling in new data sources and automating their processes. Tell me about how you gained their buy-in because you put in the reps, you built those relationships, and you spent time understanding their pain. Do these things and you're going to get the job. And you're going to need to make sure that you don't make these 10 mistakes once you get through that door.